Judging royalty in the house tonight. Here we go.
Some great judges here.
Let's see.
For people who do shows in Europe, these judges are very well known.
Some of these judges are very well known. They're very, very popular.
Ildiko, Milan, Judith, Varadi, and Steve Weinberger. That is a good panel.
And Steve is the head judge. It's going to be exciting. You know, some of these names I already told you. You know, we've been tracking this for a very long time. We did very successful coverage of Mr. Olympia earlier. And now it's time to do the same for Prague Pro. So let's start. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm so excited and so are you, I'm sure. There you go. Cbum is right there next to Martin Fitzwater in blue costume. Oh my god, isn't that the craziest moment? Here is Cbum. Martin Fitzwater on the extreme left. Wow, I can't imagine we're seeing Cbum. Oof, this is that moment. Fuck man, like this is the moment so many of us live for. This is crazy. Wow, the glutes are in and the crowd is going crazy and this is my god, this is phenomenal.
Next to the biggest legs in the world almost.
Maik Ciesla.
And he's not losing so much leg size to him.
I agree.
That's
okay.
There.
AJ, I mean, out of this group, I know it's numerical.
Let's see.
He's the best up there so far.
That's correct.
Wow.
1 to 6.
And guys, you just witnessed
Okay.
the pro open debut of Chris Bumstead. Wow.
You just saw the pro open debut of Chris Bumstead and this is, I can't say how crazy this moment is, and sorry for that glitch in the middle. You know, just like you, we're also excited too. Here is Shaun. Let me pronounce this time the name right. Shaun Clarida.
Shaun Clarida.
Oh, he looks better than Olympia.
Top 4 Mr. Olympia plays from Martin Fitzwater.
Yes.
Wow, Clarida's looking a lot better than the Olympia jobs.
There is Horse MD. I think Marcello De Angelis also there. Wow. Wow.
Let's take a look at Martin.
That's Martin.
Look at the legs.
That's Martin and Shaun Clarida next to each other. Wow.
Beautiful small waist.
Oof.
Yeah, he looks good.
Look at the waistline.
Let's see if he looks better than the Olympia. Because Chris
But you know, we have to see if they're looking better than what they looked in Olympia or if they're same. You know, because for them it's a same game, but for Cbum it's a new game. So that is something that we have to look forward to. And this is where the excitement, all of the excitement is after all. Yes, oof, look at that, look at that. This is phenomenal. And this is what we call an absolutely amazing sport. Wow, look at that. All this while Cbum was giving us an impression that he doesn't even know what the posing is like. He was like, let me try the thumping, let me try this and that. But look how crazy the crowd is getting. This is the moment everybody has waited. The day Olympia ended and after a week later, Cbum announced his participation here.
Here comes Horse MD.
Let's see if he looks, 'cause I was in Romania.
You know, they're 21. In this lineup, we'll have Horse MD, which is one of my favorites, Horse MD. Wow. Look at that.
My eyes are drawn to Andrea Presti on
Oof.
the left.
There's Andrea Presti here, who's actually Italian. There's Horse MD, Marcello De Angelo, who's Brazilian. He was in top 4 at Romania Muscle Pro just last week. And how's he going to do here? We'll all see.
It's an electric feeling here.
This
in
is
the arena.
this is crazy. People are going crazy, and I hope you are going crazy too, just like us. And if you are, please consider subscribing right now, because this is such an important moment, you know. it's more than midnight in India, and we're doing this entire coverage for you guys all across the world who are unable to watch it live.
Dramatically better than last week, I would say.
Right in the middle is Marcello De Angelis, I think. He's from Brazil.
For people at home, Horse MD is improved from last week.
He looks like he's dropped 2 or 3 kilos.
Great improvements.
Wow, this is good.
Fantastic. I'm so happy.
This is good. This is good. This is good. We all want a tough competition here this time. It shouldn't be easy for anybody, to be honest. And why should it be, after all? Some buffering there.
268. Wow, that's a lot of size.
That has to be his biggest ever.
Let's see who's in the next lineup.
Number 18.
Jan Turek was second place here in 2022 when Kryzo made his...
Jan Turek is from Czech Republic, and he's the hero. He was second in 2022.
Krystian Wolski in the middle, number 19.
And
He looks better than last week as well.
Wolski. And we have the pro debut all the way to the right, Jack Richardson from the UK.
Yeah.
Jack Richardson is on your right.
Thickness on Jack Richardson.
And Giles, all the way number 39, Jaroslav Jenik. He won the pro card just 5 minutes ago.
I saw through the window as I was coming past, and I saw him fall.
Also, what you see on your extreme left is the bodybuilder who just won his pro card. In the previous video, we showed that to you. He just won his pro card, and right now he's in lineup, and that's called amazing game. This is what this is. And you know, there is a there are 2 Czech Republic stars here. There's Pavel Beran and there is Jan Turek, actually, to be honest. They're all here. Wow, this is crazy. Jan Turek, he's the guy who just won his pro card and came back to the lineup. So lucky for him to be able to compete in this show. This is pre-judging of open bodybuilding, the moment that you've been waiting for. We're getting this, all of you, right here.
Yes, to be fair. We'll give our honest critique to every single competitor, isn't that right, AJ?
The first competitor is from Egypt, Sam Ashour.
Okay, AJ, we've got Sam Ashour from Egypt. I think I have seen Sam compete a few times. Obviously, I know him from the circuit. I've seen him compete. I've watched the live streams where he's been on. He looks good. Nice shoulders.
From Egypt, living in Germany, Sam Ashour. Let's take a look at him.
Huge arms.
Thickly muscled. Huge arms.
It's time for individual posing. Look at that. That guy's huge. Look at his back. Although he doesn't seem to be the finest of the others, but yeah, no, I don't think he's gonna make the cut. You know this already. He's got a flat back, no muscle detailing.
But from the front and from the side, pretty good.
He ain't skipping dump there.
Okay, what do you think? He's gonna make it or not? Comment below, guys. Comment below.
Many people are watching this live stream, because at 14.90, that is such good value for a show of this magnitude, AJ. That is.
You know, the live stream of this championship was extremely expensive. Inexpensive.
So we thank you for tuning in, guys.
Next athlete, Roman Begass, just turned pro. You know, Germany right now is booming with bodybuilding.
Wow.
It's never been better in Germany.
So the next athlete is Roman Begass from Germany. Roman Begass from Germany. He's up next. Let's look at it. He's German, and you know, there haven't been many Germans on the international super scale of bodybuilding. He is phenomenal. In fact, look at his condition from the side. Look at his overall physique. Wow. He's in fact a lot better than who we've seen. Oh, look at that muscles on the glute. Look at that overall muscle quality. He is just phenomenal. He's Roman Begass from Germany. And you know, Germany is just waking up to a lot of bodybuilding, as we hear. You know, people are enjoying The culture is increasing.
So Roman Begass,
And that's Roman Begass.
pro debut.
It's his pro debut. You know, he's competing for the first time in the pro show. Trunk number 2, Roman Begass. Beautiful core, beautiful obliques, beautiful conditioning. Look at those legs. Look at those shoulder boulder delts. Actually, he's overall extremely beautiful. What do you think?
I love this dramatic music.
Look at this overall persona, the music, the costume, his overall it's just absolutely phenomenal. What do you think? You have to keep sharing your comments and feedbacks with me. Right here, I'm making this video specially for you. Let's go to the next one. He is Pavel Beran from Czech Republic. He is very, very popular. Actually, look at that. His overall presence, he's very popular. He's been competing very regularly. Trunk number 3. Actually, one of his best years was 2018. And after that, he didn't see a lot of great moments, but he's back with an extremely beautiful conditioning. All the people who are from Europe and Czech Republic would know this. What do you think? Phenomenal. Extremely beautiful. Look at that overall, the chest, the shoulder, the integration of the back muscle, glutes, hams. You know, we had to just change some music pieces here and there because of the copyright issues. So we've done that change wherever needed. It's not the original music that, you know, they had in their show, but we've changed that a little bit. Look at that. Look at those arms. Look at that. It's good to see him back into a good conditioning after a very long time. His overall core and obliques. And people are just going fantastic. People are just going crazy. And why not? He is actually indeed phenomenal.
Oh, yes, Andrea Bolzoni from Italy.
I'm not familiar with this guy. Hey, listen, wow, he's good.
Great condition,
A nice
small waist.
That's a nice
That's Andrea Bolzoni from Italy, trunk number 4.
Nice side chest.
It's a beautiful side chest. His condition. Look at that. Look at those fibers on the shoulder. This looks like it's going to be a crazy competition for Cbum. In fact, the next one in line is Cbum. You're going to see him next, right after Andrea Bolzoni.
Great back double by.
You know, we're going just by the alphabetical order of the surname. It was Begass, Beran, Bolzoni, and now Bumstead. After that, Ciesla and Clarida. So this is Andrea Bolzoni from Italy. Wow. Yeah. You know what's a beautiful thing is that we're changing music for each one of them so you can enjoy their individual posing. This is the biggest ever competition, Prague Pro. I am Nipun Agarwal and this is all about fitness stories. We're bringing this live for you like nobody's ever seen. Now, your favorite, Chris Bumstead.
Here we go.
Who is this?
Oh, well, who do you think?
Who's this? Who's this? Any guesses? Get ready, the Superman.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, new. Welcome, welcome. There you are. He really has that invincible, the god status in the bodybuilding world. People love him. Oh my god, look at that. He is looking phenomenal. Oof. Look at that. The same face, the same smile. Oh my god. Look at that glutes. Look at that hams. The tricep, the shoulder, the chest fiber. He is incredible. We didn't expect this. Look at the back. The glutes right in, the hamstrings. The shoulders. He is definitely looking very, very good. Yes, look at that. People are going crazy. Well, he can't forget his vacuum. He's got vacuum right there. And here you go. This is beautiful. Chris, you've done it again. This is going to be a difficult one for so many. Chris, this is phenomenal. Thank you for giving us that moment. We love you. And next is Maik Ciesla. Mike, also on his Instagram, popularly called as Magic Mike. He's from Germany.
Wow, he did not disappoint, Giles.
Well, who all thinks that Chris was disappointing, or who all think that Chris was not disappointing at all? Chris was absolutely phenomenal. Remember to comment below right now. And let's go over to the next one. Trunk number 6 is Maik Ciesla from Germany. Beautiful. There's a lot of water on the stomach. He's although very good. Look at his legs, look at the definition. Obviously not the core. From the front he's not that good, but overall he looks phenomenal. But you know, we're still stuck with Cbum. It was the show that Cbum made it to be so good. At times, you know, you're just not ready, but you want to compete. There many times for many guys, you know, they just want to compete, to feel themselves alive, to get back, to get better. And maybe Mike is doing just that. He's looking good because he's that huge guy, a tall stature, a broad physique, a humble man. But he's much younger actually by age. Let's look at the next one. A big contender in this category, Shaun Clarida from USA. Shaun Clarida is popularly known as Giant Killer. He is also the 2-on-2 Olympia champion. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at those detailing in his entire legs. Look at that detailing. Now, no matter how much we love Cbum, we've got to look at all of these as competitors to each other. Look at that detailing on the back. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is Shaun Clarida. Incredibly beautiful. Look at the conditioning on the arms, on the back, on the hands, on the glute. Oof. This is much better. Oof. Look at the chest. Look at the shoulders. Isn't that much better than how he was at Mr. Olympia? And do you think Cbum is gonna beat him? Well, he's not here to beat anybody, although, but this guy was phenomenal. And you know who else is phenomenal is the next one, trunk number 8, Martin Fitzwater. We've seen a lot of videos of Martin and Chris doing workout together last week in a very friendly way, of course. But let's look at this American giant, Martin Fitzwater, the Martian. Now, if he's the Martian or the Earthling, you've got to decide. But he is obviously such a clean, beautiful physique. Look at that. Remember, Martin is much shorter in height as compared to Cbum, but ballpark the same weight, about 10-20 pounds different. And hence, he's looking absolutely peaked up. Absolutely. Just 20, at the age of just 27, he is this spectacular Martian guy. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that hamstring. Look and focus on each and every muscle group that we see right now. Oof. Look at that. My God. You know, ever since I've been covering these international shows on my YouTube channel now, this is one of the best that I've seen. And thank you so much to Prague Pro and the Sports Live 24, everybody who's been helping us do this live stream and bring it to so many people who are unable to see this. That's the Martian Martin Fitzwater from the US. Wow, this guy's absolutely phenomenal. In fact, people love it. People love him not just because who he is and his age and his size, but also because of how friendly, in a friendly manner that they've been competing. Up next is trunk number 9, Matthias Hollweck from Germany. Matthias Hollweck.
I thought he looked fantastic in Romania.
Matthias Hollweck was also there in Romania Muscle Fest. Just last week he competed. He's huge. He's possibly 5'11", if I'm not mistaken, 5'10", 5'11", maybe even 6 feet. Look at the definition. Look at the detailing of every muscle part. Now, I think for more than these guys, this is going to be a tough one for the judges. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below. This is crazy. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that elegance in the posing. Look at the overall quality, the stature. Look at the pose. Look at how well poised, well structured he is. Look at the striations on the chest. Look at the bulging shoulders. Hams, glutes, calves. Oof. Well, you've seen out of the total 2021, you've seen 9 of these. Next is Maik Hulusi from Australia. But before that, please comment below and let me know who do you think so far had the best condition. Let's go to the next one, Maik Hulusi.
No, I feel like he needs more detail in his back, personally. His back is huge. But he's outmassing them all. Oh, this is Maik Hulusi now. Hulusi from Australia. He's been on the circuit about another year. I think I saw him compete last year a few times.
Traveled all the way from Australia, a lot of thickness.
All right, there is Maik Hulusi.
He did the New York Pro last year.
He's got that look of someone who's really pushing heavyweights.
Wow. Very different overall looks, very different presentation.
Struggled to get in the first call-out today, I think, but he looks really good.
He's done himself proud.
Oh, well, Maik Hulusi isn't very experienced at this stage on this level. So you've got to comment below and tell me. If you're from Australia, you've got to comment below and tell me, do you think he's going to make it to the first call out? I certainly think that Martin, Shaun, Cbum, Andrea and Roman are going to make it to the first call out. But will Maik from Australia is going to make it to the first call out? I want you to comment below. People are just going crazy. You know, this is the biggest competition of this year. To some extent, this is in fact a bigger competition than Mr Olympia or Arnold Classic, isn't it? The next one is Mark Joyce from the UK, the Great Britain, trunk number 11. Let's watch him. Huge guy, huge.
Competed last week as well in Romania.
He was also there last week in Romania Muscle Fest.
Large unit, as we say in the UK.
Look at that. But obviously he's one of the senior ones. You know, there's a competition where there's Martin Fitzwater at 27, there is Cbum at 31. He looks a lot more senior actually as compared to the others. The back is so much better. The back is so beautiful. The striations, the fibers on the back. At the same time, the way he's holding on to his gluteus and also the hamstrings is phenomenal. Also, the gentle transitions in the posing are also beautiful. If you're from England, if you're from UK, please comment and let me know if he's going to make it to the next call out. The first call out, in fact. He is doing phenomenal. Oof. This show indeed is becoming crazy. Wow. I think these are the kind of bodybuilders who should be really called as the gentle giant. Up next is Szymon Lada from Poland, trunk number 12. Also a giant. He's looking phenomenal in those golden posers. You know, He's making a comeback actually. He used to compete a few years ago. He's competed with the likes of Hadi Chupan, but he came back eventually, and this is possibly his best conditioning in a very, very long time. Look at the entire boulder shoulders. Look at that foot thumb. Finally we saw foot thumb. Look at that. Oof. That entire squeeze. The abs, the narrow waist, the obliques, the boulder shoulders, the arms, the teardrop in the quads, and also look at the calves. I hope you didn't miss the calf in the previous one, otherwise just reverse and see it again. He was extremely phenomenal there. No doubt for Szymon Lada from Poland, it is possibly his best conditioning, and why not? This competition is so very difficult. Well, what I want you to do, if you're from Poland, you have to just comment below that do you think he's going to make it to the first call out or not. That was Szymon Lada for you. Up next is Harry Lehner from Austria. Harry Lehner.
Lucky number 30, because Austrian Open 2019 Harry Lehner.
Oh, no, sorry.
Sorry, that was Harry Lehner.
I was in Austria.
You know, this is
June, July.
1 a.m. here. I'm making the video for you guys live. You've got to give me some love for that. So consider subscribing right now before we move to the next one, who's horse Marcello De Angelis. So please consider subscribing right now because we're putting in a lot of hard work just for you. That's Harry Lehner, trunk number 13 from Austria. Extremely beautiful. You know what is unique about all of these? Each one of them is extremely beautifully presented. None of them have actually so far picked up some crazy music. They're all just gently choosing the music. That's a unique one. Look at the hams, look at the glutes, look at the calf, look at how he's spreading his wings by spreading his latissimus dorsi. So if you're from Austria, if you're an Austrian, or if you're a fan of Harry, please comment below and give us a thumbs up so we know that you love Harry. And if in the video we see a spike that a lot of people actually tuned into the video using the timestamps when Harry was posing, we'll be happy to know that Harry is indeed one of the most popular. But will he make it to the first call out? I don't know. Obviously, with his age and experience, there seems to be some gut problem and not really the narrow waist as beautiful as of some other athletes. What do you think? Well, we should wait for some of the biggest competition. The biggest competition in this entire list is going to be from horse Marcello from Brazil. He was 4th last week in Romania Muscle Pro Fest. He's trunk number 14, Marcello De Angelis, called the horse. Look at that. What? More than 6 feet tall? He was at Romania last week. Oh my god. Look at, oof, the best legs that we've seen so far, isn't it? If you're Brazilian, if you're from Brazil, please give a thumbs up right now to his performance. I think he's going to just kill the show. He for sure is in the first call out. Look at every single muscle he's getting into that thigh right now. Breathing deep into them. His glutes. His back. Did you see the cobra?
I remember when he turned pro in 2021.
His hams, his back, his shoulder. The beautiful transitions. Oh my god. Now look at that. The separation in the leg. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. He is indeed a magic. You know, he was 4th. Just last week he was 4th. Look at that. Oof. He's, well, if we look at his performance just a week ago, he's a lot better this week. His overall performance, look at that. He really is a horse. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much for this amazing posing, Marcello De Angelis. Up next is Daniel from Poland. So if you're Polish, again, we earlier saw Szymon Lada. Now we are back to Poland. So if you enjoy this, give us a thumbs up. And remember to comment if who's your favorite athlete and who's going to make it to the first call out tonight. We're going to see all of that before we close the day. And I'm going to go back to bed at like 5 a.m. here in India time. So thank you so much for watching. But we have a lot more in store for you both today as well as tomorrow. Wow. Well, we've seen a lot better in this lineup, but indeed he's done some good work. Many times I feel that a great talent is overlooked because there's a greater talent available in our lineup, and that's very normal because after all it's a sport, it's a competition, it's a championship, right? It's likely to happen. So let's go to the next one called Andrea Presti from Italy, trunk number 16. Earlier we had Andrea Bolzoni, now we have Andrea Presti. I think all the Andreas in Italy are all the Andrea or Andrea are all bodybuilders in Italy. Is it? Let me know in the comments below if you belong to Italy. Oof, look at that size. What? How many pounds? 270? My god, look at those. Lats are flaring out from the front. Look at that glute. Look at that glute. Oh, did you see the glute, hands and quad separation? And also on the upper half. Let's look at that. I want to see his lats. Oof, look at those. Oof, oof, oof. This is unbelievable. Definitely for the first call out. Definitely for the first call out. Andrea Presti is definitely going to be in the first call out. Oof, look at that lat spread. And while he's holding on to his glutes, his hams and quads, look at that. I think he really is a giant in this competition, and why not? This indeed is a tough one. You all know this, I know this. So if you're from Italy, just go and comment below and let us know what you think about this. Up next is Jack Richardson from UK. Earlier also we had another athlete from Joyce from UK who was trunk number 11. Now we have another one called Jack Richardson who's also from UK.
Is Jack Richardson from the UK? I had him training with Andrew Jack a few weeks ago in a gym in the UK called Strength South Stoke-on-Trent. He had a very unexpected weekend.
For us, they're all competitors. Some of these people we really love and respect. They're heroes in their own country. Talk to anybody in the UK and they will tell you how much they love both Jack as well as Mark Joyce. So if you're from UK, if you're watching this video from UK, if you've used the timestamp to reach both these athletes and seen their performances, please remember to comment who out of the two deserves to be in the first call out, or is it both of them? Obviously he's short in height as compared to the others, and overall the size that he's put on, we've seen some better muscles, but his back is phenomenal. Look at those shoulders hanging out. Even his latissimus dorsi is phenomenal. But there's more left. Wow. Oh wow. Wow. That's called cartwheel. He just did the cartwheel with that muscle size, with that conditioning, with that dryness to be able to do cartwheel is unbelievable. But some bodybuilders do it indeed. There's so much of entertainment value, I can tell you. The adrenaline in this entire show is so high, and that's all because of the bodybuilders in this lineup. They are in fact phenomenal. The next one is Jan Turek from Czech Republic. Earlier we had Pavel Beran from Czech Republic at trunk number 3. Now in trunk number 18 we also have the man from Czech Republic, but before that the Jack Richardson has given us some phenomenal presentation. Very beautiful. All of this is very high on the blood rush, on the sugar rush, on adrenaline, because this is history. This is the last show for world's greatest coach, Hanny Rembord. This is the last show for the god, Cbum. Well, welcome Jan Turek from Czech Republic, one of the biggest contenders to be in the top lineup in the first call out. Look at that. Oh my god. He obviously is a lot more senior in age and experience as compared to some of the other athletes here. He's got this beautiful shape. Look at those obliques. Look at that phenomenal core and how he's holding onto his thighs. Wow. Wow. What a phenomenal condition. Look at those. The entire separation of glutes, the hams, and the shoulders. Don't miss out those shoulders. And now when he'll turn back and flex into his lat spread, we've got to see this. I think that's going to be a magic. He wants you to see that too. Look at that lat spread. Wait. Oh my God. Indeed. Very, very beautiful. Wow. It's quite crazy. We have Krystian Wolski from Poland right after it. Wow. You know, after that we'll have a comparison. And after that we're going to have the lineups. Wow. You know, even the choice of music for all of these is phenomenal. They're all of these beautiful pieces of music. None of these are hard banging, machismo filled music. They're all beautifully created, gentle music. Thank you so much, Jan Turek. So if you're from Czech Republic, please remember to comment below. Now we have Krystian from Poland. Earlier we had Daniel from Poland at trunk number 15. We had Szymon Lada from Poland at trunk number 12. And now we have Krystian Wolski from Poland.
August 2018. And I've always rated Krystian. He had some good places even in his first year as a pro. I think it was 2020, around 21 or something like that. And he did top 5 quite a few shows. And he's really
Huge.
last year, AJ.
Huge. He's put on a lot of muscle. Although I personally don't know much about him and the history of his competitions, but he definitely looks huge, much bigger. Not as conditioned, as refined as others, but without a doubt, this is history in making. Some of the finest bodies ever together in Prague. I wish I was there. I really wish I was there, but I wasn't. But I'm not. But I'm here watching it and bringing it all live for you. There's a longish video, and it had to be because of the content there is in the video. There are timestamps and you can reach out to your favorite star but by just clicking the timestamp. Wow. Wow. He looks very young, fairly young as compared to some of the other athletes, some of the other pros in this list, which means he's got more time and scope for his growth. That is trunk number 19, Krystian Wolski. Up next is trunk number 20, Peter Zembjak from Slovakia, the only athlete from Slovakia. And after that, trunk number 21 will be the athlete who just won a few hours ago. He won his pro card. He's also in the lineup and he's looking phenomenal. A senior one by age, looks like. Looking good, but obviously it's very, very good legs, but obviously the core, the obliques, we've seen a lot better for the first lineup in this category, in this entire video. What do you think? Please comment below and let us know, and consider subscribing if you haven't done that, because today is just day one. Tomorrow there's going to be classic. Today there's going to be men's physique, there's going to be women's categories, and we're going to bring you all of that, and then we're going to bring you the final round. The question is, will Cbum win men's open bodybuilding and qualify for Mr Olympia by beating Shaun Clarida, Martin Fitzwater, Andrea Bolzoni, also Horst Marcello, Jack Richardson, and God knows who not. And the finally, you know what's a beautiful thing? He was amateur just few hours ago. Today when he walked into this arena, he was just an amateur. Today he's competing on a pro stage. He's making his pro debut, trunk number 39. He's making his pro debut right now in front of you. Isn't that crazy? This is how dreams come true. This is what we all want to see. This is what we all want to see growing. This is an absolutely phenomenal example. He was just few hours ago, he was hoping, he was dreaming, he was breathing to be here. And from amateur to a pro, competing with the pros of the world right now. It doesn't matter. For him, it doesn't matter if he wins or loses. Obviously, everybody comes to win. But to be able to just step on the stage, to be able to win that stage, to be able to compete in a pro show all just within a span of few hours, that's just fantastic, crazy. You know, IFBB Pro League has made so many dreams come true. The NPC, the Pro League, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. You know, we just love him. And there is Urs. Sharing some